Hello and welcome to another episode of F2P Shadow Dragon Free to Play. Today we'll be doing chapter 12. These are the units I'll bring: Wolves, Edgar, Julian, Bantu, Mary, Gorkma, Bars, Lena, Kane, Sida, and Marth. And most of them I do want to use long term, including Orkma, because I have quite a few swords. I have swords most. I should try using bars a little more because there's no other axe user. The same goes for Bantu technically, but I have many more axes than 5 stone uses. You still have basic there. That should not be a thing. Let me fix that. And I'm going to send this to the convoy, and so will be so there. See, I would like not to use that hill in case I have to command it later on. I don't think I'll use it because command it's obtained so late that I might warp skip all maps once I get command, so it might be pointless to keep some weapons for command, but I'll just in case, you know. And there's the valuable item list. I sincerely have written everything because I think that all of the items you can get here are valuable enough to be written. Heal doesn't feel like it is valuable on a regular run, but right now I just don't have that many. It is really important. Warp is also very helpful. It lets me warp skip some maps. I'm also running low on warps here. I'll actually use one early on, so it is nice to get another warp. 2 master seals, they're not that helpful as they seem to be because I already have warps, so they don't need to promote. Lena kinda doesn't need to promote, but I'll try to. Marth cannot promote. Bantu can promote. Technically ballisticians can promote. Tiki won't promote either. Sane won't promote either whenever I get him. So you don't need Master Seals as much as you may seem to think. Then what else? Boots, they're really not that helpful because warp is infinite range. I'm just not going to disrespect them too much, so they're still on top of the list. Silver sword, silver bow, they're silver weapons, they're quite strong and accurate. I also don't have that many bows. I might have like one silver bow somewhere. You have one silver sword with high uses. I don't know if I have any more silver swords. I have an armor slayer that you still have. You also get an armor slayer here. It's in the middle of the list. I think it is helpful enough because armor are high defense units. It's nice for that extra damage. Dragon Spike, it's still before that, not because of effective damage against mana kits. I don't think that's that helpful because you don't face that many from now on. You face like the map previous to Mevius, which is the map previous to the final one, where I might just warp skip and I could use Falchion if I get that, and it's not that many more mana kits. There might be like one more boss that's a mana kit and 2 or 3 more mana kits as random enemies. So it's not for the effectiveness, it's more for being another lance. I don't have that many lances. Vulnerary is even before that. I don't think I have a vulnerary right now. I have one use vulnerary. So just because I barely have any more uses, I have it there. And there's Thunder and Fireball, and at the end, they're actually more valuable. I'm just kidding about the order a little. I just written them based on the order that was described on the WOD page. I'm saying that slightly just to fit in this box. I still had to lower the size more than I wanted to. That's the reason, because Ys and 8s as letters do take more space from the bottom, so I had to rearrange them a little to lower to need just so I need to lower the letter size less, but I still had to. And I think that's pretty much covers everything I want. I'll talk about a little more of the tombs. You get a Thunder, Fire, and Volganon. That probably is B, C, and B rank, as I think Fire is E rank, and Volganon is definitely not going to be an A rank weapon. So yeah, we want to use all of them. Maybe not with just Merrick. I would like to promote Lena into a Bishop and reclass her into a Sage, because I think that'll be easier than training Link, and it probably costs less stone uses to make her reach B rank for around her. And that's also why I have that arm scroll on the list that I didn't mention, I think, because I may consider using that on her once she reaches C rank. So yeah, that's more or less everything there. Let's save this time around because it did make some adjustments, so in case I had to reload this, I'll just have them done already. And let's see how this goes. Okay, let's check these new units. You don't have any items with them, it makes sense, they're in jail, so why would they have weapons? And one of the things I was scared about this game, that there are few recruits that just don't have any weapons when you get them. I remember this being a little hard to keep them all alive, that's why I'm going to use a ward to defeat this guy right away. Once I do, I'll have 5 tiles available where those guys will not attack me, and hopefully I'll be able to move the Lunatic warp here after to make more space. I guess I didn't mention that before, but plus this 24 plus 2, 26. I think he can have 1 less HP and 1 more defense. That's, I think, what the stats he had on my preparations previous to this video. So I'm going to warp Sedgar, because with that silver bow that he can now use, he's able to one-shot that Sage, and that will also make him get that Thunder right away, and that's why I have full inventory with him, so I could send that Thunder to the convoy and grab it with Merrick as soon as possible. Not like he's going to fire right away, but it is nice to have already a different weapon to fight than Excalibur. I have given an Spirit Dust to Merrick and energy drop to Wolf. Wolf high check, and he is not able to have strength even with this on this class. You could reclass him into Warrior or maybe Berserk if that's a thing, to make him have over 100% strength growth. That could be possible, but I don't feel like it. It is also not a terrible idea if you want to have a different max user than Burst. Merrick could technically cap magic before promotion, but he would need to get magic on every single level up in order for me to have wasted out 1 point of use for that Spirit Dust, and because there's essentially no more magic users until I promote Lena, which won't be until level 20. I think it is good use of it. So now let's get rid of those two guys before I do the warp. How do I get rid of them? That is 22 damage. I'm amazed that Bantu isn't dying one hit. Nice crit. Who would have thought we'd see Bantu's crit animation? No speed and defense, that's kinda helpful. This guy's getting, I think, some speed bonuses from Firestone, so who knows what's his actual speed. Maybe that'll let him knock it all by some enemies. Still need to get rid of this guy with that armor slayer. I did a right armor slayer. I did not. I'll see if I'll fix that on an enemy face. Okay, now you're going to pour Setgar. Here. And we can now use that silver bow to have a guaranteed hit and guaranteed kill within one hit against his mates. Got thunder. The other tombs are one there and another one here. And now all those units can move here. Those three tiles are right now safe because of Setgar being here, but let's see if I could somehow make him be here or here. Here will make this tile be safe, here will make this tile be safe. And technically here they could get around at some point and reach those tiles. Technically this tile will always have those four safe. But not this one. I will need to get rid of those two at some point. They're archers, so as long as I have a bow, I will always counter them. As long as they can attack no other unit. I will send Bars with a hammer. I don't think he can leave both, right? 27, that's 19. Yeah, he's not leaving both. He could leave one. This guy has 4 speed, the other one's 5. Let me see, do you get slowdown? You don't get slowdown, so I could fight any of those. Both of them share the same crit, the same damage. Could you just... yeah, because Marth cannot reach the tile. I'll let Marth fight this guy with the rapier. And you'll fight the other one with hammer. Go grab this thunder. Again, I have that one just stand there for later in case I hammer that. Probably not. Probably yes. Well, we don't know because command is very late. Okay, let me see if I can fix that. There, fix. You don't want around, but that's fine. That means I can get that kill with someone else. We'll see who's getting that. I guess Bars could get that. As mentioned, I want to use him more. That's so poor. Those archers didn't move. I thought they will always move up to those guys, but it seems that if I knock within range, they will just not move. That makes things even easier, because I can now go fight this guy, who seemed to not have attacked me or not have hit me. Fine by me, I guess. I don't want to heal them until I need to, or until I get that other heal. There will eventually be reinforcements from down here, but I think that's like turn 5 or maybe even turn 8. Okay, now I'll use the silver bow, so I could counter with a silver bow some of those archers. This one. Maybe I should move here, stop them from reaching me. Yeah, that might have been a mistake. Still safe for this turn. Oh, reinforcements already. But so they were not going to be until turn 5 or so. That is a little bad because Sedgar is still busy being here. I still have Wolf, and there doesn't seem to be that many reinforcements. I haven't checked, but I'm hoping that Wolf is the one with Rider's Bane. Hello! I did not remember those guys having a door. That's bad. You've been able to dissuade those archers is really helpful. Sedgar doesn't need to get 2 points of speed any longer. He'll eventually cap boost, and he already has quite a lot of defense. So getting attack and speed is way better. This guy is still not going to attack those guys. This guy is still not going to attack those guys. So that is fine. What's not fine is the fact that the reinforcements are already here. I thought I would be able to maybe get those resources within time. And those mages are also moving towards me. I still have a few units I could use to fight them, and I don't need to call those guys from far away. And Wolf is the one with Rider's Bane. so that'll help. I'll fall back a little more. I think I can just hold them out here. Murray, you might finish this guy. Yeah, I'll do it. Julian was meant to open this door. I know there's a general here, so I probably shouldn't, but that would not have been a terrible idea. Open this door is not necessary to recruit those guys. I will probably eventually do it, just because. There were no more reinforcements. I'm pretty sure there is more than just one wave. There are probably 3 waves. There tend to be 3 waves. Can you just shot them with a steel bow? You still can't do that. Now let me get rid of those 2. We'll see what I do about those. 22 damage from that whole night. You'll still be taking some damage. So if I want to place you here, just so you could counter this guy, because Silver Lance Cavalier can deal damage to you. You're not close enough to fight that guy. So I need all those units to beat those 2 mages. 25, 23. What I could do is use barrier. There are not that many times in which barrier can be helpful. It is only 7 more rest, so that will turn at 25 into 18, and you would still die by that. You might be fine against this one. Let me see. So turn that 23 into 16, so that should be fine, and that should be a 1 round. Let's use barrier. And now it's a 1 round. How do I fight this one? C doesn't probably do it. C doesn't die, which is all that really matters. You're not close enough. About you with an iron axe. That is a 100 accuracy. That's a nice level up. 10 speed and 3 more stats. Hellfire. Hellfire is E rank? I thought Hellfire would be C rank because Thunder is D rank. Is it not? Oh, Thunder is E rank, but Fire is C, and Fire is E rank. There's no lower rank. So I guess. I will have him here with Rider's Bend. Let's see if he could deal a lot of damage against this guy. He has 25 plus I think Rider's Bend was 8, so that should be another 16 for a total of 41, which would be 52 damage. That is Not bad, you could finish that guy off. Or someone else could do that on the next turn. We'll see if those 3 units can help me finish them. More reinforcements. Yeah, I kinda forgot about those guys. But now Wolf is... I think is free from doing anything, so he might help here. Let's see, is there a way in which I can get rid of all those 3 enemies right now? Marth might be able to finish this one. No, he's still not fast enough. Sida isn't close enough. Okay, Merrick can barely reach this one, so we'll go finish this one with Merrick. Now we need to find a way to defeat this guy with the units I have available. Worst case scenario, I still can use Lunatic to warp Sida or Bars to help me out. I don't think Marth is leaving that one, so Marth should still go after this enemy. I need 6 more HP. Sure. And now we just need Wolf and Kane to finish this one. Alright, that's the first wave of reinforcements from that place. And we probably need to fall back. These units are not ready to fight those enemies. Let me see. Still can fall back. And Wolf is here. Wolf could probably survive for a few turns against those guys. And what do I do about those other ones? I think Wolf can still leave another round against these two. Yeah, he should be fine. And now I'll have more units to do something. There's a third wave. I don't think there's a fourth one. You miss. That is actually terrible. I need to beat 2 enemies at full HP. Sorry, 3 enemies at full HP instead of 2 enemies at full HP. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I might be able to run away from those guys for 1 turn, and that would make them go after Selgar. Let me count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, which means that Sida should be able to fight this bow knight here, and because he can double, I only need 1 unit to defeat that one. Strength! Great! Nice use, Sida. Now I need to defeat these 2. Thankfully, Mary can double. No, he cannot because he gets slowed down by this. So in theory, if I had used that energy 2 upon him, I would have 2 more speed and I would be able to double them. That's okay though. Just find a different way to beat them. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, just don't use this tile. You need more HP. Okay then, so I guess what we could do is use Thunder to finish, tip down this enemy. And then Mars can finish him with the silver swords, you know. And now there's only this guy. I guess I'll try Selgar again. Do you want to try Selgar? Yeah, he doesn't have HP to tank again. All those, but he still has the HP to take 1 hit from this guy. Please don't miss. You miss. Because of course you miss. Alright then, what do I do now? I guess I can try a hand axe. $16. This should not have missed. I don't think Kane can take a hit from those two, even if he were not to get double, which he will by this enemy. So because of that miss, I think I'm going to use this save point to recruit against this guy with a killing edge with Kane, who's about to level up, so that is also not a terrible idea because I could get a good level up at the same time. It's 25 with the killing edge. I guess we'll do that. Seriously? Actually, I should be able to double with that living sword from here. And do 5 times 2, that'll be 10 damage. Did you get to have 11 damage? You could. Okay. Case, please don't miss. I rather do this because it would save me a weapon use. Kinda, in a sense, using Antu, who has like kind of perfect weapon. And that way I still have Kane at full HP. I can take this sword again and still have this save point for the level up with Kane. Okay, so what could I do now? Because those guys got distracted by Selgar. I'm pretty sure there's still enough tiles here to fall back, so I could fight those guys later. And there is no viable tile in which I could fight only this guy. So we'll see. First, I think I'd rather go get rid of this enemy. That'll be one less enemy to attack Selgar on that enemy phase. He should still be fine against those two, unless he faces a lot of crits, which I hope he doesn't. What do I do here? Again, I don't think there's a unit that could leave those two at the same time, because that's 49 damage. 49 damage is 59. 49 damage is 40, 51. Not even you could leave. So we just have to fall back around here and try to player face them next turn. There's another wave? I was not expecting another more. That is not what I wanted, dude. That was not what I wanted those enemies to move. I can't reach this guy with Mars. I can't reach with Sita. I need to get rid of this promoted unit with Selgar right now. Otherwise, I won't have this style available for Sita to fight this enemy. I use the silver bow because it is more accurate. And now I have this style available for Sita. I don't want to use that wind spear. That is a really helpful item. I guess I could move Wolf and use Rider's Bane against that one. Yeah, I'll try Rider's Bane. Oh, that would be a one-shot. Yeah, definitely trying that. And now there are only those two. You could say that Rider's Bane and leave this guy. Oh, you can't use Rider's Bane. I forgot that you still don't have the weapon rank for it. Oh, that's bad. No speed. That is not enough for a kill. Wind Spear is also 1 point sword for a kill. And Glad Band is not getting double. Okay, 10 HP. How do I get 10 HP? And now there's only this one left. I'm pretty sure Sita will give him more support. Yeah, now it's guaranteed. Okay, we still got through that. And move my units around here. Now set guards should be able to finish this guy. It might let me have a little more space to fall back around here. But I'll probably need to still fight all those enemies right that way. What I could at least do is take back that Raiders Bane, because you can't use that. See, that can use it though. Okay, that is the last wave of reinforcements. I still have this save point, which I could use for a level up or for making sure I get rid of all those enemies. That could do it. You missed! No! It shouldn't have missed. Not again. Now I need 15 damage. That is 15 damage. What do I do about this? This guy has 22 damage. I cannot tank that. I need to get rid of all of them. What is the damage output you could do with a one-use going spear? It is 23. So you'll need a little more than just 4 points. What is wind spear again? Is 0 with 10 wave. 10 wave makes see that be only at 17 speed, which means that she would not double this bow knight. And she doesn't have the speed to take a hit from this guy. Is this unit able to do anything? Not against that one. And not against that one, probably. And you could do 3 damage. So I think I'm going to use the save point just to ensure some hits and finish this. I guess I could ensure that with Lena if I don't want to kill, but just make sure. Okay, and that way what I could do is use Bantu here again. Ensure that he doesn't get crit, sincerely. Oh, I guess he could crit, that also helps. And now Martha and Sida can finish this enemy most likely. Hopefully there won't be more waves, but I think that I can now at least have Safeguard to help me out too, in case there were to be another wave. That was the 4th wave, I thought this 5th one. So as a reminder, the heal is right here, so it isn't easy for me to get that without fighting more enemies. I still have a 6 heal use here. It's not that just one use I had sent to the convoy, so I guess I could use that 6 heal use to get through this enemy. This is a boss, he won't move, so I only need to get through these 2 in order to go by this healer, get this heal, and then beat this guy on this boss. So I guess I could have used 5 uses of heal and to keep at least 1 use heal for camera later on in case I need that. And that way I could easily have healed then 2 or 3 of my units, which would have let me use like Marth with Rapier against the regular Cavaliers that I could double and probably one around that way. A heal wall to tank better with Raider's Bane like I was doing. So I guess I just made my life harder there for no reason. I'm not even going to move them. I will open the door, but I'm not going to move them. Because they don't have weapons, there's no need for me to move them around. I guess there is one reason. There is one reason, actually. They have full HP. that is actually a reason worth opening that door, because by them having full HP, I might be able to make them take a hit to beat an enemy. This guy has 10 crit and 32 attack and 16 speed plus the speed from Dragonstone. How on earth am I fighting that? And yeah, there's no unit here that could tank that guy. This guy has 16 speed and 12 crit. There is no unit here that could also tank that. I guess they're quite pointless. At most, I might be able to use them to fight this guy once, make him be closer. So there's not really a point. I'll just open that door just because there's no need to open that door in order to get them recruited. Just need them alive. There's another safe point there. Not sure if I have a unit close to level up. This Selgar. Selgar is close to a level up. As mentioned, I don't need him to get more level ups with 2 defense, but I want him to get more attack and speed, and to be honest, I also want him to get more luck because he was still facing crit. Selgar is probably the unit that can leave this guy one combat as long as he doesn't get crit. 32, that'll be what? 7 times 2, that'll be 14. Well, 7 times 2? Yes, 7 times 2. That'll be 14. If he gets crit, that'll be 42, but we need to get crit twice. If he gets crit once, it's 28. It is very unlikely for him to get crit twice. I know he doesn't have that much luck, but that is very unlikely. I might also be able to player face this guy entirely. I would not be able to do that against this enemy, I guess, but with 26 defense, Sega might have been able to tank him for a few turns without needing the heal. So I guess maybe I didn't need healing against those two. I still would not have any other source of healing until I get this heal and beat the boss. That would give me more healing too, because this guy has a throne I could heal there, or it's a gate. I don't know what it's called right now. So you are actually close enough. And I have a Wind Slayer, let me check it. It is 20 damage with the help of a mate, a bow user, and another bow user. I don't think you'll deal enough damage with Javelin. Let me see, I'll probably still use that save point. 15. And 15 plus then finish him with someone else, like this Levin sword. Alright, we can use that save point, make sure you get attack speed and luck. That's what I'm searching for with you this time around. Oh, nice crit. Attack, luck. Do I want to take it? No, I don't want speed. I want you not to get double, you know? Attack speed and luck. I'm not giving up until I get those 3 stats. And 1 point of defense is guaranteed, and so is 1 point of HP, so it's still quite nice for level up. Luck, you didn't give me... If you gave me 2 defense, I will also continue as soon as you also gave me strength. But you know, he has, I think, 10% growth for 2 defense, so quite unlikely. It could happen. I don't know what are the odds to get attack speed and luck. Attack speed, luck. Okay, we can move on as soon as we manage to defeat this guy, please. Alright, and now we could use Selgar to fight this guy. Or at least make him move and set up to us in a spot where I could attack him with other units. So if I move Selgar here, and this sniper will have to move here, and I'll be able to player face him next turn. That's what I'll do. Okay, and now we'll player face him. There's another silver bow. This man is not obtainable. This heal is. A healer cannot heal himself with her own staff, so we can attack this healer as much as we want. We are not we won't be using any tools. I'll use bars. I don't have a ranged weapon though, so I guess I'll have to use Selgar with the bow. Yeah, that could work. This is a one shot. Just a heal. Because we don't want to boss abuse. And let's get rid of this other one. He cannot be healed now that we got rid of that other healer, so we don't need to one-shot him. We can use those with Wolf to claim bow rank. Because he's still not a B rank for silver bows. Wolf level up, please get defense. Okay, and you got attack and speed too. This guy has 19 speed and 1 strength, but I'm pretty sure Volgan on weights more than 1 point. So he might have 15 speed maybe. We could kinda check this way. I'm not doubling with 17 speed, so he has at least 14 speed. I am doubling with Sidas. She has at least 16. She has at least 16 speed or less. This item is droppable, so I would like to pick him with the least amount of attacks. Okay, you get the slowdown by 2 points with Thunder, you get the slowdown by 1 point with Excalibur. So you get double with Thunder, which means that you have 15 speed. 15 speed get double, that means he has 17 speed. Because you'll have 13 with this. Sorry, because you'll have 13 with this and not get double by. See, doubles you with this Thunder, which is. It means that it barely doubles you with Thunder. That means 12 speed. He has 16 speed. He has 16 speed, which means that only Sida could double him. If I were to use barrier, it'll be 9 points times 2, 18. But I would like for him not to double me. Do I have a steel lamp somewhere? I do. It weighs 9 points, so Sida will not double him with that, but he will with iron lamps. So I guess an iron lamps is the way to go. Yeah, also if that guy were to miss, if that guy were to miss, Sida would if that guy were to miss, he would not lose a weapon use, meaning that we would conserve a weapon use. Let's use barrier now. And now it's 8, so we can enemy face him, and we'll see after. miss. Let's try again. Or I could try for this. It would be a kill. But no, let's try again with Sida. She still can take a hit. Maybe she'll get a crit. Oh, she got hit. Unfortunate. Now I only need 10 damage to finish game. Is this enough for 10 damage? It is, but he could die. Not if I barrier him. I don't mind using barrier that much. I do mind not being able to use one to finish this guy. Nice. So we only wasted one ball cannon use. Merrick, level up, please be good. Magic, I'll take it. So I would have liked some speed because you were getting double with Thunder. And that is another turn for me to use. I still have also Hellfire in the convoy. The boots are here, I'll eventually get them. I still have to beat this guy somehow with some unit. I don't know how I'll do it, but but I now have this gate, so I don't need healing. Can't use that gate to heal myself. So I guess while I'm healing, you can actually go get the boots. And I might fight this guy with a bow from here with Wolf and Selgar, just so I could get two success this way instead. Because it says do not give anything. I mean, they do not give any avoid, nor heal, nor defense. That's what I meant. Of course, they do give an item whenever you open those. Oh, I guess that door was open. I could have sent Mar there. Whatever. I don't mind using Selgar over Wolf, because even though Wolf still doesn't have E rank in bows, getting A rank in bows would let me use Partia that I'll obtain after this map. Okay, actually, no, Mars can go get this other success, I guess. You'll go get that item, and Mark will get this 5. Oh, I forgot. I need my thief to open that door. I might have a door key, but I'm not going to use it if I don't need to use it. I don't need to use that cave for healing with my other units because I don't need to do any more combat. Just that arm scroll. That is just cool. Silver sword. That is nice. You can have that. Master seal. And dragon pike? Wait, really? I thought it was dragon spike. Did I read that wrong from that page? That I did. That I did. Sure. Let's fix that despite that we're about to finish this map. Hope that there are no more mistakes. And I think that's everything for this map. It was a little longer than others, but you know, there are a lot of cruises. I had to face those reinforcements. There's Sparthia. 70 might and 100 accuracy is quite amazing. It's only 20 uses, same as Silver Sword. It'll be helpful. Not sure when I'll be able to use it. I'll see if I get a rank soon. Alright, that's about it for this chapter and this week. Have a nice weekend. We'll continue next week with more. I should be fine for a few chapters now that I have that heal. And, you know, my Selgar's having a lot of defense right now. I might be able to make him take no damage against quite a few enemies. Wolf still needs some training though. We'll see you next week. Bye.